Welcome back to the CryptoLabs YouTube channel. We're going to be breaking down a win today, and I'm going to go through positions. I'm going to go through lessons. I'm going to go through how to find these things. I'm going to go through True DeFi, no centralized ROI Dapps crap. That's what we call it, the ROI Dapps crap. And I've been getting requests on what if I'm newer to this space? We share how to make $200 a day and $300 a day and six-figure challenge type stuff. But what if I'm just starting? Well, we're going to be breaking down a $25 per day in True DeFi, which is just shy of $1,000 a month. And I feel like that's where the game starts getting fun, because now you can really start taking those returns and really building your portfolio quickly. So I'm going to break that down, and we'll also break down positions and lessons and all that fun stuff. Now, before we continue, two quick things. Do leave a comment in the comments below. Any questions, any feedback, anything you want to add, any lessons you pull from this video, you will be automatically entered into a random $100 giveaway. So do leave a comment. Your name automatically gets entered. And two, so you know, inside the Underdog Investor Group, which I would love for you to be a part of, because it's literally the price of a coffee per day, and members are earning $25 and $50 and $100 and $300 a day. It's less than the price of a coffee per day. So that just depends how much you value the education and the strategies. But we have a live call almost every single day. Today on Fridays, we have our end of week investor call with the entire team. And on those, we cover all of our positions, macro events and markets, really a lot of alpha. And if you join us and you look back at the last 4 weeks of reports, we were always like a week or two ahead of making big calls. Like native DEX tokens, they're up like 300, 400, 500%. We were calling that 3 weeks ago of like, hey, when volume starts moving through DEXs, then et cetera, et cetera. And so if you join and if you actually pay attention and if you actually do the work, there's always something to invest in and some ridiculous returns, including pools and yield farms. In this six-figure DeFi challenge, which is what we're going to be breaking down today, we get wins every single day, and we go through 7 challenges from $3 per day, the basics. Let's get you there. That's $100 a month, and you can learn. There's a lot of education there. To $10 per day, that's when things start ramping up. To $25 per day, which is where I think the rocket ship really starts taking off. And we're going to break down Quest 3 today and talk about some things of $50, $100, $200, 300 plus per day. And we have members earning that. So let's break down Gordon's win here. Quest 3 is complete. I'm earning $25 in True DeFi per day. As you will see from my tracker, there are 3 projects earning me funds, but not what I learned here. He's talking about 3 projects that were centralized Dapps type stuff that he was in before he joined us. And the True DeFi projects are paying 3 or 4 times more. So if I kind of zoom in here, Flex ROA, Profit Engine, and Monstro, they're paying between 33 to 75% per year, which, isn't bad in and of itself. And if you look at the True DeFi portfolio, a lot of his positions on Base and Uniswap and PancakeSwap and Orca, they're 283%, 168%, 134%. Way bigger than the risky, or at least the centralized, or at least, Monstro is a little bit different. You have full control of your liquidity. I'll just say that. And you can remove liquidity at any moment. You are in full control. So I think that's a really big win. And of course, earning around $11K a year or $924 a month, which is a really, really big win. And I'm really excited for that. So let's keep going. I'm currently in 6 plays, one of which is out of range, the Caspa BNB. I need to evaluate my portfolio and decide what to cut and possibly get this down to 4 plays, which we recommend. $25 a day, managing 4, maybe 5 plays is more than enough. I'm still interested in the render pool as well as Fetch AI and Near protocol. There's some massive opportunities there. I don't know much about the latter 2, but they have caught my attention. Good. So far, the returns have been good. This is what I really want to break down. 12%, that includes some token appreciation on BSwap, appreciated, 10% in 3 weeks on Nakamatic. Our goal is to try and hit about 10% a month on average. Usually we're making a lot more than that, but our floor is 10%. Get this, 9% in 20 days on Sol BNBs. That would probably be around a 15% return. 4.2% in 10 days on ARB-USDC, which I'm personally a big fan of. That's about, 15% a month. And 1% over the last less than day on Sol USDT. We find narratives. So where is a lot of volume moving through and what dexes and what pairs. And it's okay to enter something for sometimes just a few days, make 10% and get out. Those opportunities exist all the time. And 5.2% on Caspa BNB. So that's a little bit underperforming our 10%. Still damn good. And the others help. So for Quest 3, and I hope we leave a comment if something helps here, because this is straight from a member who just literally accomplished this as a newbie into True DeFi. This is literally at your fingertips to accomplish. And so I like sharing lessons for members because, well, sometimes it lands better than me sharing, hey, how to make $1,000 a day. For Quest 3, I accelerated it by tightening the belt and bringing in some extra capital, approximately $1,800, which turned into $1,500. Love the exchange rate, Yep. Next steps. Finish this week's True DeFi call recording. I know David talked about Caspa BNB. I may just hold those Caspa tokens. Right now, it's a $50 loss based on So he's applying strategies. He's looking at his winners, and he's letting them ride. And he's looking at his losers, which Caspa BNB is underperforming. And he's making decisions on, do I just get out of it? Do I hold the tokens? What can I do here? I still need to delve into the technical analysis training, which we have a very solid technical analysis group here. So if you have questions, or if on these calls that David holds, we actually cover different assets that members can submit. So on here, it's we're looking at Bitcoin here. We're looking at something else there. We're looking at something else there. Either way, you can submit. We talked about Bitcoin, ETH, AKT, AVAX, INJ, Sol, Render. You get the point. Matic, ARB, Rune. To get an idea of really support resistance and just how you want to think about these assets and what kind of pools and what kind of pairs you want to join. Again, it's the full meal deal inside the UIG. Make a decision on 4, maybe 5 pools from current holdings. Finally, some lessons. I don't need to watch the charts all the time with the pools I'm in. I have forced myself to take a step back. A lot of people they watch the charts way too often. They're way too involved and they make really dumb decisions. Sometimes the best thing we can do is just step away and let our pools make us money. Still block out time for news, research, maintenance. Again, we're treating this like a business. One day before work, I didn't even turn my computer on. Yes, you can walk away if you are in the right pools, then turn it up or down depending on what you get in or if you need some additional learning research time. This is like OG advice. It can be passive. And depending on how you structure your business, aka your portfolio, aka your DeFi passive income portfolio, it can be as active or passive as you want. And if you want to go after higher returns and set tighter ranges and get into maybe a little more volatile pools, that's totally fine. You can make twice as much. You'll just be more active. If you want to sit back and chill like the portfolios I like to build and earn $25 a day or $100 a day, or we just interviewed a member who's doing $150 a day and their goal is $300 a day by March or April next year, which they will hit at the trajectory they're on. You can do that. You can be as passive or as active as you want. You can start with as little or as much as you want, and with the support of the community. And if you're actually joining, and I mean actually joining, the DeFi Earner Challenge, the 100K Portfolio Challenge, joining our investor groups, you get access to all of this for the price of a coffee per day. Some of these will become premium in the new year, so you'll have to pay more. But for everyone who joins us now, they're locked in and you get access to everything for as long as you're a member with us, which again, most of our members stay with us. They're still with us from day one because they're making money. It just makes sense. Hey, I'm making money. If you're committed, it does take work. I want to remind you of that. So hopefully that helps. If you're new to this game, don't be afraid of just getting into 2 or 3 pools. You don't have to be in 50 different pools. Work to $3 a day, $10 a day, $25 a day. And then at that point, you can really start diversifying because the income you're bringing in can be used to further expand your portfolio. Hope that helps. Now, you probably still have some questions in your mind. Do leave them in the comments below, or I'll post. Let me move myself in the middle. I'll post some educational content here and here and here and here that will help you dive in deeper. Education is step one, but it's the application of that education. A lot of people read a lot of books or do courses and programs and are like, well, I know a lot of stuff. I don't care what you know. I care about the results you're getting. I've had some people in our community who are like, I already know all this. I was like, well, how much are you earning? Well, I'm not earning anything. You don't know it. You don't know it. Don't be arrogant. Be a student. Apply step by step. We have a mindset group inside the UIG now. Actually, it's right in here where we share. It all starts on mindset. And if we're growing and expanding our mindsets and staying growth orientated, you'll do well at anything you do. A lot of people have a really fixed mindset, and it is what it is, but we want to keep expanding that mindset. So I'll leave some videos here. Maybe I'll throw in a little mindset video here somewhere because I love doing them. I think that's the secret key to everything. Do check out some of the videos. And with that said, I'm going to get out of here. Appreciate you. Peace.